Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of Sparkplug. And in this video tutorial we are going to show you how to make this beautiful teapot assembly in Fusion 360. This comes with the lid and the vessel itself. So before starting, let me share some details that, as you know, we have not monetized our channel, and the only way that I am earning is through the voluntary donations from my viewer. So any kind of support will be much appreciated. So let's get started quickly. So for that, for the brief introduction, we will be working on surfacing most of the time because of the complex geometry of this pot here. So what we are going to do, we are going to create 9 different sketches at 9 different cross sections of this teapot, and then we will be going to use loft command, which is here, to create a surface between each of those cross sections. So let's get started without wasting any time, and I will show you how we are going to do this. So this is the origin here. Now we are going to create 9 different planes from the bottom plane. So first of all, go to construction, go to offset plane, select this one. We will create a first plane as at a distance of 0 mm. So this is going to be our first plane. Now we can hide the origin. So this is going to be our first plane at 0. Now we will repeat the same step again. Select this plane upwards and offset it at a distance of 4. Now we have plane number 2. Repeat this step. Now this time create the plane number 2 we have selected. This time the offset distance would be 6. Now keep on repeating the same step by selecting the last created plane. So the fourth plane that we will create would be at a distance of 30 mm, and repeat the same, and this time the distance would be 30 for the fifth plane. For the sixth plane, the distance is going to be 35. For the seventh plane, the distance is going to be 18. For the eighth plane, the distance is going to be 15, and for the final and the ninth plane, the distance is going to be 5, and press OK. Now we have a 9 different planes. Now we need to create 9 different sketches on each of them. So just to avoid confusion of to you guys, I will hide all the planes, and let's start with plane number 1. Click on create a sketch and click on plane 1. Now press C for circle and make a circle at the origin with a diameter of 91 like this, and finish the sketch. Hide this sketch. Now click on plane 2, press C for circle, and this time the circle would be of 143 mm diameter. Finish the sketch again, create a sketch. This time choose plane 3. Again repeat the same step. This time the diameter would be 153. Finish the sketch. Hide the third sketch. Choose plane number 4. Press C. This time the diameter would be 200 mm. Finish the sketch. Similarly, keep on repeating the same step. This time the diameter would be 178. Finish the sketch again. Go to plane number 6. Repeat 135. This time the diameter would be 135. Go to create a sketch. Plane number 7. Press C for circle. The diameter would be 17. Hide this 7th sketch. Place on plane number 8. Press C again. This time the diameter would be 36. Finish the sketch. Now go to last plane, plane number 9. And plane number 9, we are not going to create a circle, remember guys here. So for the 8th plane, we have created circles of different diameter, but for the 9th plane, we are just going to make a point. We are not going to create a just create a point at the origin and finish the sketch. Now let me get back all the 9 sketches like this, and you can hide all the planes, and it is not necessary for now. Now we have 9 different sketches at 9 different planes. this is basically the intersection, the cross section for the teapot. Now the magic begins. Go to surface, go to create, go to loft, and just to avoid confusion, we will not be making a loft surface by selecting all the cross section at once. Instead, we will be keep on going by one. So select the top, bottommost and the circle just top of it like this. So this will create a surface like this. Now what you need to do is make sure for the first profile that it should be as connected, and keep it for the second plane as well, and make sure it's selected as new body and press OK. Now once done, repeat the same step, loft, for the second and third profile, but this time for the first profile that you have selected here, make it as tangent. So the surface that is being created is tangent to the first surface that we have created. This is necessary, and you can also play with the tangency. So I'm not going to. It's up to you how to, the tangency way. This is the line, you can play with it as you want. So it's up to you. So make sure for the smooth transition between one face to another, the profile is tangent to one another. Again, click on OK. Now once done, we will repeat the same process for the third and the fourth one. Make sure the first profile is again tangent to the last one like this. Now again, as I said, you can play with the tangency as you want. So I think this seems better. You can edit it at any point in your design. Now so as you can see here, the profile is now bending towards inner portion. Now we are somewhere here. Now the curvature will go towards inside. So now what I'm going to do, just click on the last loft and edit the feature. Now for the second profile, for the top profile that we have created, so instead of connected, let's select the direction here, and the direction here, so this will just give another tangent relationship, but this will be a respect to the direction of the arrow. So make sure the arrow is pointing upwards, so that it provides us a beautiful curvature here. So once you are satisfied with the curvature, press OK. This is how it will look like. Now again, go to create, go to loft, go to loft and select this profile and this one. Now remember, the first profile will be tangent. You don't have to worry about the second profile. It will automatically get tangent to the next surface. Click on OK. Now you can see how it is going. You can also, whenever you want, you can play with the tangency weight if you're not satisfied with the curvature. Similarly, you can edit the diameter of the circles of any cross section if you want to change the design of your pot at any time. So go to loft again, select this one and this one, make sure the first profile is tangent and press OK. That's it. So now we are at the topmost section of the pot. We are here. Now the top three sections. These are for the lid. So for the bottom vessel, this is necessary. This is all we wanted for now. Now we are going to use the stitch surface, because as you can see here, if I go to bodies, these surfaces are not yet connected. These are can be seen here as a different bodies. So we are going to stitch them together. So select all the surfaces that you have created and make sure it's new body or new body and press OK. Now you can see that all those faces has been stitched together. Now we only have a one body here. Now before moving forward, we need to close this hole below. So we will go to create, go to patch, select this one and click on OK. Now repeat the same step. We are going to stitch this patch with this body and press OK. Now we have a single body here again. Now go to modify, select fillet and give a fillet here, so that we have a smooth uh, a surface here, a curvature, sorry. So it's up to you. You can play with the radius. I think this seems okay. Now when you are satisfied, press OK. Now that will be our base. The base should be flat, exactly. So we are done with the base here. Now what I'm going to do is, if you go to, if I show you the cross section of my top here, you can see we have a small section which is used for the resting of this top lid. So we are going to create this cross section in our pot itself. But as you see that we are not in SolidWorks space, we are in surfacing. So now what we are going to do is, let's go to inspection and create a section analysis, so that we can get a section on the front view, and you can press OK. So now it's been sliced. So I have just done this in order to get a better view of the internal profile, that how we are working at the internal profile, right? So now what we will do is, we will go to create, and we will go to ruled surface, select this surface, and again click on ruled surface. Select the edge you want to make. Okay, something might be wrong, I don't know. Okay, let me just switch off the analysis. I think there might be some issue with the command here. I think that there might be some glitch. Okay, yeah, okay. Now get what the point, that the direction was selected instead of being normal here. So what happens here is we will be creating an inside surface, but we will make sure that that surface is parallel to the ground surface. So instead of the type will be normal, we will be going for direction. Now for the direction, you can select either the z-axis or the y-axis, it's up to you. So let's select this plane. Let me the body. Let's select yeah, okay guys, so I think I don't know why what is happening this previously when I worked on this work. So let's choose the tangent. I don't know why in direction it's not generating the surface. Maybe something is wrong with the system, or maybe I messed up something. So let's go to normal only for now. Now make sure that we are creating the surface inwards. You can switch on the analysis that we have just created. Now you will know that why we have sliced the cross section here. Now go to front plane. Now make sure the angle is just parallel to the ground. So like I told you, I don't know why this direction feature is not working. This is supposed to do with the angle. So if this was working, we can select the z-axis or y-axis for the reference, and then we can directly select 90 degrees to that, so that we would be confident that this surface is parallel to the ground. But if not working, then we can we can check our suggestion. I think this looks pretty good. Now for the distance, of course, I'm not going to use any particular dimension here because this is just up to you, so you can play with the dimension. So for now, I think 7 mm looks fine. So we are in inverse, so this would be -7. Let's go with 8. Yeah, -8 looks good. Now once done, you can always um, um, disable the analysis if you are getting confused here. So we have a surface here. Now again, if you look here, we will go downwards, and then we will create another step so that the top lid could rest here. So again, for that, we will be going to create, go to ruled, select this one. This time the angle would be downwards, and make sure to give it a little bit draft, that instead of making it 90°, make sure to give it a little draft. And you can also play with the length. So let's say we should go with -6.5. Seems okay. Yeah, this seems okay, and press OK. Now we will create another step. Go to loft again, go to ruled again, select this one. Again, do the same step. This time again we will be doing the step at 90°, and parallel to the ground. Let's see if that direction feature is working this time. I'm not quite sure whether if it will work or not. Oh yeah, it's working. Now I don't know what happened previously, but now you can see the direction feature is working. We have given the z-axis as reference direction, and we have created an angle of 90°. So now we are sure that our surface is 90° to that. Now as for the distance, you can see it's not that much, so we will go to edit feature and make sure the angle is 90°. You can play with the distance here. So I think we will not go to, let's make it -5 mm. Yeah, 5 mm would be okay, and press OK. Now we can switch off the analysis for now. Now this seems okay. Now once you are satisfied, you can stitch all the surfaces, all the 3 surfaces that you have created with the original body, and click OK. Now we have a single body again. Now for the next step, before moving on to the next step, make sure you give fillet to all the edges that you have created. Again, I'm not going to give any dimension, it's up to you how much smooth you want. I think this seems okay, and similarly do this for the inner edges as well. Yeah, I think this 2.5 seems okay, and press OK. Now once done, we will start working for the top lid. Now this is these are the 3 sketches that we have created from the total 9 sketches. So make sure this is the third from the last. So we are going to highlight the 4th from the last. This one, this is sketch that was the topmost section. So basically this will be going to be the bottommost section for the top lid. So now what we are going to do is, we are again going to create, we will select loft, select this one and this profile like this. Now for the first profile, instead of tangent, because there is no circle, no surface that below it, so we cannot choose the tangency, of course. So we will choose the direction instead, and again we have the arrow, so you can play with the cross section as you want. So this seems okay, this seems fine to me. And similarly for the profile 2 also, we will be selecting direction upwards, and you can also play with the profile here also. This seems okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go in detail. going, yeah. So let's repeat the same step again. Go to loft, select this profile and this one, and again, as I told you, the first profile is going to be tangent because we have a surface below it, so make it tangent. And for the top portion, I think I will keep it like that, or let's try direction. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, this looks fine. It's up to you. So you can again play with the tangency here. Once you are satisfied, press OK. Now for the last portion, for the last the tip that we are going to create here, as you notice that we have not created any sketch because we need to uh, close the loop here. So go to loft, select this profile, and instead of selecting the upper profile, select this point and it will close the loop. Again, select this at tangent and play with the tangency as you want. The second would be the sharp or the point tangent. It's up to you. So I would recommend doing the point tangency, so this will create a much more smoother surface than anything else. Again, if you switch to side view, you can play with the tangency weight here. So when you are satisfied, click on OK. Now you see we have our lid here, and we have our a base surface, our base body. So now we are going to stitch the top three surfaces that we have created, and we have two different bodies. Now for the again for the surface, as you can see here, we will be again creating some textures here in order to make sure that it fits on top of that. So again, go to analysis and switch on uh, the tangent, that section analysis that we have created. And for the sketch, you can hide the sketch, and we don't not require them in for now. Now again, we will repeat the same step as we did for sorry for the bottom part. So we will again go to create, we will go to rule surface, we will select this face, and let's see if direction is working this time. Hopefully it works. I think it's working. Yeah, direction is working. So we are going to make the angle 90 degrees. Let's switch to and you can make sure it does not collide with the surface that we have created for the bottom one. I think this seems okay. Just make sure there is some a gap between, just for the clearance, if you are planning to 3D print or something like that. So make sure it goes like this and press OK. Make sure it, it's a little bit extra, and go to create again, go to rule surface, select this one. For the direction, it is not necessary for the direction, it's just go to normal for now because we are going to make an angle surface. Doesn't matter. Go to side view. It will give you a nice idea that how long should be the surface. Now once done, you can play with the length. You can choose it till here, or you can uh, leave it like that only. So I will leave it till here and press OK. Now select the just hide the bottom one for now, and now you can see that we have created the inner section here. Now go to stitch, go select this surface, this one, and the top body, and press OK. Now once satisfied, you can switch off the analysis mode for now. Now we have a body here again. Now let's get to this body again. We will give it some fillets. So it's not about the dimension, it's up to you. Let's go with this fillet. Repeat the fillet for this edge. Just make sure it does not collide with the bottom one. So let's switch on the analysis once more. Yeah, this seems fine, and once you are satisfied with the radius, you can press OK. Now just to avoid confusion, let's color those bodies. So press A for appearances and just select any random face so that we don't get confused. Let's go for, we will go for paint. Where it is? Yeah, here it is. Let's go to glossy, make the bottom one green and the top one as blue, just to avoid any confusion that which surface we are working. So now you might know that we are not in solid state yet. We are yet to create the handle and the, although the top portion is complete. Now what about we will do, let's just hide the let's unhide this, and as this is complete for now, we don't need to create any handle for that and or any opening. So what I'm going to do is we will create the thicken command. We will because we need to make this in solid state. So for that, go to create, go to thickness, select this one, and the thickness that we will be going to make will be inwards, not outwards. And the thickness that I'm going to choose as would be -2 mm. Negative means it's going inward, and this would be our new component instead of a body. So as we have finalized this component, so we will select a new component and press OK. So now we have a new component here. Just rename it now. You can rename it to top lid and OK. Now you can switch off the analysis. Now this is in the solid state. So the body that is here in here, yeah, this is in surface state, but now we have created it in the solid state with 2 mm of cross section thickness. So if I just again switch on the analysis, you will see the hatching here. Hatching represents this is a solid body now. So this is this was the top lid. Now again we will hide the start working on the bottom one. Now again just hide the analysis for now. Now again the next step is to create this handle, and this, I don't know what this called, this is for the pouring purpose. Again, I will not be using any particular dimension here. This is just on the basis of your imaginations. So we will create a sketch on the front plane this time like this, and we will create an spline somewhere here. It's up to you, right? So it's up to you, and this if you know, this should go like S shape. So now I created a random spline that we can all anytime play with its shape. Now it's up to you that what kind of spline you need to create, what kind of shape. And as we are working on a parametric design system, so that means the every step that we are making is getting tracked here in the design tree. So we can anytime change the design for this spline here in order to get our suitable results, right? So it's up to you. You can modify it anytime you want. So let me just quick the reference from here. I think this is looking good. Yeah, for now let's see if it's looking good or not. So we will finish the sketch. Now once you are done with your spline, let me just let's make it like this. Now once we are done with the spline, we need to create that intersection, that cross section area for this is here as well. So for that we are going to use the playing along path. We will create 3 planes. One at the, make sure construction is on. One at the starting of the spline. The second plane along path would be at the end, and of course the third would be somewhere in between. It's up to you. So let's choose here or here, yeah, somewhere here. Now again, we will start with creating the sketch at the first plane that we have created, like this. So just rotate it. Yeah, this seems to be the origin. I think that is it. Okay, so this is the origin here. What we are going to create, we are we will be making an ellipse here from the origin, and make sure let me hide this body. Make sure the minor, and there's this difference between minor and the major what you call minor length and the major length. I don't know, I could not remember the exact term. So I think this seems okay. I'm not talking about any dimension here. It's just pure imagination, or it's all up to you. So do the same for the last step. Create, go to spline, go to ellipse, select this point. As this is the top version, this should be a much more smaller. I think this seems okay, and finish the sketch. Okay. I think I have made the sketch on the wrong plane, so just delete this sketch. I think I have chosen the wrong plane. Select this plane. Yeah, I have chosen the wrong plane for that. That's why it was acting weirdly. So go to ellipse and select and make a smaller ellipse like this, and finish the sketch. Yeah, this seems good. Now for the middle plane, we will do the same for the middle plane as well. So this is the origin. We will go to ellipse. We will create a slightly bigger ellipse here. We can, like I told you, we can change the shape of these ellipse anywhere, anytime we want. So I think that if I just switch on this body, they are looking much more wider to me. So let's edit this. Let's edit this because this is looking much more wider. I think, yeah, this would do. Let's make it little more. Yeah, I think this would do. And for the top portion also, just edit this as well. I think this is looking good, but I think that this is much more bigger. But let's see, we will change this after doing the loft. We will go to create again. We will go to loft and just hide this body for now. For the first profile is going to be this. Okay, the second point is already selected. This is going to be first, this is going to be second, this is going to be third, and this is the guide type. So instead of guide type, we will select the select option, the center line, and for the center line we are going to select this uh, like this. So again, you can play with the direction, as I told you previously. Also, you can play with direction as you want. If you want to uh, make any changes in the dimension, similarly for the last portion also. But this is looking fine to me for now. Let's press OK and bring back the original pot. So if you are satisfied with the shape, and if not, then you can, like I told you, you can anytime change the dimension of the sketch, and this will automatically update the loft. So the loft, as you can see here, the loft has already been updated accordingly. Similarly, the spline, if you want to play with the shape of the spline, then that would also work. And finish the sketch. So here we go. Now this is looking fine. So the next step that is left, one step is left, but that we can create at the later part of the video. Now we are going to make a trim. So for the trim command, those who are not aware, there is a separate video available on the channel, but let me try again, because this command is a kind of confusing. So you can see here this particular section is being intersecting with this body. So we are going to trim the unnecessary part and make sure it joins with this green main body of the teapot. So the first thing that is it is asking us to select the trim tool. So first we have to decide that what we are going to trim first, whether we are going to trim the body or this pouring funnel. Let's call it funnel to avoid confusion. So let's start with trimming the funnel first. So if we are going to trim this, then obviously this is going to be our trim tool. So select this as trim tool. Now it does not show us anything that what else to select. So now this is going to a trim tool. That means this portion is getting trimmed. But we have two sections here. One is outwards, one is inwards. So the section that we want to delete, we will select that section and not the one that we want to keep. So we have to delete, we want to delete the inner section. So we will select the inner one and press OK. So you can see it has been trimmed. Now we will repeat the same step for creating a passage here. So for that, this time our trimming tool would be this funnel, and the body that we are going to remove is this inner face, and press OK. Now once done, you can see here we have created a hole. If I hide this body 2, so we have a hole in body 12, the original body of the flask. So just keep it like this. Again, we are going to stitch it and this one and press OK. Now we are going to again like we did previously, we are going to create a fillet here. So just like before, we don't have any dimension. It's up to you. So once you are satisfied with the dimension, you can select OK. Also, if you are still not satisfied with the design of the funnel, you can anytime changes all these spline and all the cross section. So this will automatically get updated at any time of the design, even after finalizing the final design. Now the only thing left is to create the handle. So for that, again we will go to first step, and again like we did for the case of funnel, we will not be using any particular dimension. We will just using some random lines, and you can play with the shape. I'm not taking any dimension. This will take time, and it's all up to you guys' imaginations. So once you are satisfied that yeah, this seems good and yeah, this can be done, then you can finish the sketch and repeat the same step, but this time the cross section would be same in the handle. So we are only going to create one plane at the starting obviously. Then hide this body for now, the second body, we will create a sketch on this one, and go to ellipse. We will create an ellipse, and just in order to get a reference of whether the handle is seems okay or not, you can switch on the, and you can play with the size of the handle. It's up to you. So when you are satisfied, just click on finish the sketch, and instead of going for loft, this time we will be going for sweep command. So select this part as profile, and the path would be this one. This will create a handle. We'll create it at a new body like this, and oh yeah, this looks actually pretty sick. Yeah, this looks good in first time only. Now what we are going to do is we are again going to trim uh, this body. So trim this is going to be our trim tool. We are going to remove this one and this section and press OK. Now for the trimming of the next tool, I think that previously this was not working. Maybe there was some glitch, but let's repeat the same step for here and delete it. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Now once done, again go to stitch, select this one and press OK. Again go to modify, go to fillet, select this edge and this edge, and increase the radius as required. And once you are done, press OK. Now we have a one body. We do not require this body because we have already created it in solid. Now for this step, again we are going to go to create, go to thickness and click on this one, and we will again be creating an inside thickness of 2 mm. As you can see, the thickness is being made inside, and this is going to be our new component because we have finalized with the design. And once you are satisfied, press OK. This might take some time to render. Now hide the body. Now we have a component here and we have a component here. Just switch on the analysis and you will see that we have two different bodies with a uniform thickness of 2 mm inwards, and make sure it is not colliding. I think this is pretty sick. Now in order to press shift and N, and the fusion will automatically provide a color distinguishing. Now the only thing left is to make a cut here. So I will be making a random cut here. Go to solid because we are in solid state right now. Select this one, select this profile, and we will cut it on symmetric side like this, and go to fillet, select this face and this face and give it some fillet. Let's do it one by one. I think that would be. So the thickness was 2, so I think 0.5 mm of radius would do the work here, and fillet on the outside. I think 0.5 would also work here. Let's make it 1. Let's try doing it 1. Yeah, this seems much. Let's 0.8. Let's go for 0.8. Okay, it's not necessary actually. So yeah, now we are done. And again, I told you, if you're not satisfied with the design of this funnel, you can change. This was the sketch. You can change it anytime in the design. Now we have a solid body. Both are finished. Now the only thing left is to color. So press shift and again to disable automatic coloring, press A for appearance, and you can go for any there I saw there was some mirror finish as well, but I would like to go for ceramic, but I cannot find it right now. So let's go to Chrome and Chrome again. Now we will duplicate this part and we will edit the color. It's up to you. You can edit the color as you want for the top portion as well. You can choose whatever color you want. It's up to you. Once you are satisfied with the coloring, you can even do this for handles like this and for this portion as well. Actually, this is looking quite great. Yeah, so that was all, guide. Hope you enjoyed the video. So this is the tutorial for how to create this beautiful teapot in Fusion 360. So hope you guys will enjoy the video, and don't forget to support me, as my channel is not monetized. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in next video. Thank you.